We live in a world that fears stillness, that confuses doing nothing with being nothing, that teaches us if we aren't producing, progressing, or performing, we are failing. But what if the opposite is true? What if doing nothing is one of the most important things we can do? We have been conditioned to believe that stillness means laziness, that rest equals regression. But stillness is not idleness, it's presence, it's awareness. It's you without the noise. The idea that you must always be doing something valuable is entirely cultural and completely toxic. It's why you feel guilty when you sit, why silence makes you restless, why the stillness feels like a void instead of a refugee. In a University of Virginia study, people were asked to sit alone just 6 to 15 minutes with their own thoughts. A button on the table could deliver an electric shock. 67% of men, 25% of women shows pain over stillness. Why? Because being with ourselves is terrifying. We confuse internal awareness with discomfort. But the discomfort is just a signal, a part of us asking to be seen. Stillness is the only place we ever meet that part. What we call doing nothing is actually some of the brain's most important work. During rest, the mind integrates memories, processes emotions, balances attention, neural networks recharge. We become more focused, more creative, more ourselves. Tony Schwartz cited a study that revealed sleep deprivation or a lack of do-nothing time was the single greatest predictor of burnout. In fact, it costs the economy billions, but more importantly, it costs you your peace. We don't avoid stillness because we are busy. We stay busy to avoid stillness, because when you stop, feelings rise. Memories surface, thoughts swirl that you have long outrun. Psychotherapist Stephanie Brown explains we believe thinking and feeling will slow us down, but suppressing them makes them stronger. Like avoidance becomes identity, overwork becomes addiction, and beneath all that, movement is someone screaming to be heard. Stillness isn't an enemy of productivity, it's the birthplace of it. Einstein called it the sacred intuitive mind, the mind that wonders, that plays, that connects dots the logical brain cannot. The best ideas come when we are walking, showering, doing something unimportant, like creativity lives in the gaps, not the grind. Want to get more done? Do less. Sustained focus isn't strength, it's strain, and it leads to collapse, mental fatigue, emotional exhaustion, and eventually burnout. Work in waves, live in cycles. You are not a machine, you are a rhythm, and you can only function if you allow yourself to reset. Stillness makes us mindful, it gives us presence, it makes space for awareness, and through awareness, healing. It helps us love better, think clearer, breathe deeper, feel fuller. You don't need to meditate perfectly. You don't need a perfect ritual. You just need to stop running and be here. Doing nothing is not doing nothing. It's remembering who you are beneath what you do. It's being with yourself when you are not trying to be anything else. Stillness isn't a break from what matters, it is what matters. Because in stillness, you hear the only voice that ever really mattered, your own. And this was the message of today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And that's it. I see you in the next video. Bye.